Okay, so let's start about the Cisco certifications. Okay, so basically, if I talk about CCNA, so CCNA for stand for Cisco Certified Network Associate. This is one of the certification from the Cisco, and the Cisco is one of the major company who is in is who is the vendor of network and security devices. Okay, so if I talk about the CCNA, so this is particular certification that is from the vendor, and this certification or training is expecting that once you done this certification, a CCNA certification, so you would be having the understanding of network, how network is being accessed, what is the IP network, okay, how you can connect, what all the services in the IP network, and how you can secure them. All
Okay.
these things you are going to understand in the CCNA. So basically, CCNA having a different track. If I talk about the CCNA certification, we have different track in a CCNA. We have CCNA routing and switching. We have CCNA security. We have CCNA voice. We have CCNA wireless. We have CCNA collaboration. So in a CCNA, we have a different tracks. Okay, so let me tell you about those CCNA tracks. So as I mentioned that CCNA is what? This is a certification. CCNA is one of the certification. Who offer this certification? Cisco. Cisco is the vendor who offer this certification. So Cisco is the company which offer this certification. What all the track in the CCNA? So CCNA has a different track. You can go for CCNA routing switching. Routing and switching we write like this, R and S. That this is called CCNA routing and switching. Or in a CCNA we have another track, CCNA voice, CCNA wireless, CCNA uh, CCNA like security, or CCNA collaboration. So we have different track. The basic track is what? Routing and switching. This is the basic track that we are going to cover over here in a CCNA. There are different type of devices. If I talk about network devices, so there are different type of devices. One of the device is router, another device is a switch. So in a CCNA routing and switching, what we are going to cover? We are going to cover these two devices, router and switch. So we are going to cover routers and switches in a CCNA routing and switching. So when I say router and switching, that means what we are going to do? We are going to understand that what is a router, what is the task of router, how it works, and how we can configure for different purposes. Similarly, same thing we are going to learn with the switch. We are going to understand what is a switch, how it works, and how we can configure switches. So this is the main purpose of this CCNA routing and switching. Not only we are going to understand routing or switching, but basically we are going to understand networking in networking in depth, we are going to understand how networks work and how we can, you know, connect the devices to route the traffic. So that we are going to cover under the CCNA routing and switching. Similarly, we have another track that is the CCNA voice. So what we are going to cover in the CCNA voice? A CCNA voice, this is a different track. So here you are going to understand if you would have
Sorry,
gone for the
sorry to
CC.
cut you. Did you say
Yeah,
CCNA voice or CCNA wise?
this is voice. VOICE.
Okay.
So this is,
VOIC.
yeah, yeah,
CCNA voice.
right.
Okay.
So CCNA voice, if you would have chosen this particular track, okay, so you would be learning here what? You are learning here IP telephone. You are going to learn here IP telephone because this is related to completely voice. So here you would be learning about the IP telephone. If you go for CCNA wireless, so basically here you would be learning about WLC, wireless controller and access point. CCNA security, basically you would be learning here firewalls. Okay, and here you would be learning the collaboration device. So basically all these things about different track. However, we are not going to learn this right now. We have this particular session would be for what? Routing and switching. We would learning here routing and switching. Now the question is, in routing and switching, what you are going to learn? So let's try to understand that what you are going to learn in the routing and switching. So if I open this, so basically here we are going to, in routing and switching, we have a total 6 modules, or you can see the 6 tracks over here. Basically, we are going to understand network fundamental. That is the one thing. If I talk about network fundamental, there we are going to understand what is network, how it works, what are the component of network, okay, and how you can connect them together so that your network would be functional. Then you are going to understand how to access the network. Here you are going to see the configuration of the network. Here you are going to talk about the IP services. IP is what? That's an internet protocol. So you are going to understand that how you would be connecting to the network using the IP services. So there is a component which is known as the IP address, which is logical address. We will talk about that. We are going to understand the IP in the detail, okay, and related the services. For example, routing we are going to understand, NAT we are going to understand, all those things we are going to understand in the IP services. Then we will talk about the security fundamental, because if you are working on the network, so how you can secure your network, okay. And finally, we are going to work about the automation and programmability. So basically, whatever the things we configure using the command, we will talk about that, how we can configure with the programming. So here we are going to understand some basic programming as well, which is related to network. Okay. Now, if I talk about the exam and training, so this is official website of Cisco. Most of the things you are going to learn according to this website only, right? If you want to, um, understand about the CCNA, so or their exam or certification, so this website is really very good, where you can get most of the information about the exam. So if I talk about the exam and training, so basically what is the exam code for the CCNA. This is the exam code. So post completion of this training, you can go for the certification as well, certification exam. Okay. So this is the exam number 200-301. This is the exam number. And if you want to see the topics in detail for the exam, you can click here and you would be able to get all the topic related to the exam. So you can see this is the detailed topic about the exam. So you can see that if you are appearing for the exam, so for networks fundamental, whatever the question would comes, the 20% part would be covered by these particular topics, network and fundamental. So this is one of the major topic. Network access would be covering again 20%. Then IP connectivity covering 25%. IP services would be covering 10%. Security fundamental would be covering 15%, and programmability, which is automation and programmability, this is covering 10%. So overall, all these topics would be covering 100% questions. Okay, and if you want to see that what would be in a particular, uh, you know, particular module. So for example, 1.0, which is network fundamental. If you open this, so all these things is a part of this network fundamental. So basically, what is a router, what is a layer 2, layer 3 switches, next generation firewall, access point, controllers, endpoint, server, right? PoE, power over the Ethernet. All these things you are going to see under the network fundamental. Then further we have describe the characteristics of network technology. Here we are going to understand 2-tier, 3-tier, spine leaf, WAN, a small office, home office network. So these are the kind of network we are going to understand, right? So that's the detail you can see. Let me ping this URL to you so that you can see this.
Thank
Yeah, let me see if I can. Oh, you cannot chat with the meeting group. Okay, I would ping Joya and probably you can connect with her.
Okay.
I would ask her to send you. So I have asked Joya to send this to you. So basically, that's the CCNA official exam. Yeah, exam topics. And if I talk about the code, so this is the exam code, and the exam is a 120-minute. Okay, so uh, basically, if you go for the certification, so in the certification code is 200-301. That's a CCNA exam, and it's a 120 minutes. Usually, the cost of the exam is $295. Okay, I'm not sure what is nowadays cost of this exam, but I would check and let you know that if you go for exam after 1 month or 2 months, what the cost you have to pay. All right, so that was the topics about the exam. But if you want to study about the CCNA, right? So how you can study the CCNA? So one thing, the training which we are providing, that is enough for the study. Or if you go for the Cisco one. So this is the Cisco e-learning courses you have. You can purchase the courses from the Cisco as well. Okay. But I think our training would be enough to prepare you for the examination. Okay. So basically they are charging you $800, and this is self-learning material where you are going to learn, get the lab, self-paced training or video training, basically. But you can I mean, instead of going this training, as you have already registered here, we are going to teach you same way as Cisco is teaching, or whatever the topic Cisco is covering, same things we would be covering, right? So if you uh, want to go with this particular course, so like Cisco has some prerequisites, same thing we have the prerequisites. So basically, basic the computer understanding you should have. Okay, you should have understanding of a computer operating system, and you should be able to navigate in the different portion of the operating system. You should have understanding of basic internet uses, and basic IP address knowledge you should have if you go with this training. And if not, then don't worry, I'm going to cover all those things.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start with our course. So let me just open our website. You might have opened this
I'm
earlier.
actually I'm actually on my phone. Can I try to join with my laptop?
Yeah, no problem. You can, please.
Thank you.
I'm waiting.
Recording in progress.
Okay, you may turn off for your video. That's fine. And you can disconnect one of the device. Okay, great. So this is our website where you can see the course. Okay, so if I go to courses, you should be able to see CCNA as over here. So this is the particular course that we are going to talk about that. We have CCNA, we have CCNP, we have CCIE. So what is this? This is a different level of the courses. So CCNA is a, you can say this is a basic course. After CCNA, you can go for CCNP. And after CCNP, you can go for CCIE. CCIE is a topmost certification from the Cisco. So as of now, we are going to talk about this CCNA course. And if I open this, you should be able to see there are some videos, okay, of the CCNA. And you should be able to see that CCNA, what is the key feature of CCNA. So you would be able to understand that is what is the use of this CCNA course. So if I talk about that, CCNA certification uh, is going to add some personal growth over here. You would be getting salary boost. Okay, you would have the preparation, how you can prepare for the certificate. Okay, what are the things we are going to cover here? We are going to cover about the labs, hands-on things, and I think you should be able to see some topics over here. So here, if I show you syllabus, let me download the syllabus. So this is a syllabus, And if you see this syllabus is similar to Cisco syllabus. If you see here, this is not different. That means we are going to cover all the topics that is covered by the official topics for this examination. So we are going to cover all the topics. We are going to cover network fundamental. We are going to cover network access. We are going to cover IP connectivity. We are going to cover IP services. We are going to cover security fundamentals. We are going to cover automation. So all those topics we are going to cover, which you have seen on the official website of Cisco. So same thing we are going to cover here as well. Right? So I hope you got all idea about the course. What is the course? What is the significance of this particular course? Okay, and how we would be approaching to how we would be approaching for this particular training. Do you have any question or any doubt?
Yeah, no, not at all.
Okay, so you are pretty clear about that. All right. So the next thing is about lab, that how we will be covering the lab, because lab is important things for the hands-on. So we would be doing a lab at two part. We can use the NetMinion lab as well. So if you go here and try to access labs.netminion.net, so here you should be able to see different labs. Okay. So if I click here, access your labs, I should be able to log in. Who would be providing this access to you? Joya. You can connect to Joya and she would be providing the lab access.
Thank you.
So here you have a lab. I can show you one of the CCNA lab. So this is the CCNA labs. Here you can see some routers, some connectivity, all those things you can see. So basically you can ask the lab access to Joya. She would provide you lab access. So these are the devices we have in the lab. As of now, you can see. And you can see this is the basic labs where you can see there are some devices. So if you click on the device, you would be able to open them, any device. So as I click on a particular device, I should be able to open them over here only. Let me just. You can see I'm able to open the device, and this is their command line I am able to open. So I would let you know that how you can run the command, all those things I would let you know. So this is the our lab, okay, where you would be seeing some real operating system. If I turn on or turn off those devices, you should be able to see how this is getting restarted or going to be started. All those stuffs you can see over here. These are the real devices we have. So this is emulator. Currently you can see in this lab we have emulator where you can emulate the device. That means a real device you can open over here and you can work on them. We have simulator as well. So there is a simulator which is called Cisco Packet Tracer. So we are going to understand we would be performing lab on this Cisco Packet Tracer as well. This is one of the applications that you can download on your laptop. And we would be using this application to perform some lab, right? So we would be using hybrid system. Some of the labs we would do on the packet tracer and some of the labs we will do on the NetMinion website. So this is Cisco Packet Tracer. This is simple software that you can download from the internet. So let me show you how you can download. So if you type over here, download Cisco Packet Tracer in the Google itself, for Windows 11 or 10, whatever you have. So this is the Netcad Academy. From here you can download. This is from Cisco itself. You can see there is a option for icon. You are going to see Cisco. So this is Netcad Academy. From here you can download the Cisco Packet Tracer. This is official website, right? And from here you can download the software. So let me see if I have option to download. New course, not from here. Okay, I think before login, before download, I need to log in over here, and then I would be able to download. Let me try to log in. Think I don't have, account in the Cisco Packet Tracer, so I need to sign up. So this is one of the software that I need to download in my system. I have already downloaded, but I'm going to show you that how you can do. So first of all, you need to register in the this cisco.com, which is official website of Cisco, and post your registration. You would be able to download. So let me just generate the password. So I'm just filling this. So I got email from the cisco.com. Okay, so I'm in Netcat, and now I can go for the Cisco. I can try to download. So you can see here is the option for the packet tracer. If I click on the packet tracer, I should be able to see some download option over here. Getting started with packet tracer. So basically this is website is showing you how you can download and install the packet tracer. This is one of the videos which would be telling you that how you can download and um, install the packet tracer. So let me go with this. Start today. Okay, I would share the link with you to download this particular software if you do not have. So the software would looks like this. This is the software, Cisco Packet Tracer software. Let me log in here. In this Packet Tracer software. So this software is a free, and in this software you can do all type of CCNA practice. So for Packet Tracer as well, you should have an account. open this software packet tracer. Okay, so I'm able to log in on this Cisco packet tracer. So this is the software you can use for the CCNA practice. So for example, in this software, you would be able to see multiple things. As an example, you should be able to see here network devices. Do you have this software on your computer?
No.
Okay, let me try to make you install this software. Okay, first. So just open your laptop. I mean, you can share the screen of your laptop, and I would help you for the installing. Yeah, I
I
can
did.
see.
So I'm clicking on this now.
Go on top.
Oh,
Yeah, it is asking the state.
states.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Thank you.
Can you just go down?
Which one is it? Which one should I click on?
Just give me control. I would try to. Okay, I think I have control now. Let me just try to see.
Yes.
Hold on. Here you go. I think Cisco packet successful install Cisco packet 1.2.
Oh, you not have a Mac? I have an Apple laptop.
Oh, you have Apple laptop, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Mac OS.
Yeah. You can use yourself and download that. Allow.
No.
Yeah. Try to see in the folder
Yes. That's it.
and try to run it.
Okay.
Is it different screen?
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
It's a different screen. Just a moment. I'm installing already.
Okay. If you are installing, that's fine.
So now I'm gonna open it.
Sure. Is it open?
Just a moment. I'm trying to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it's open.
I cannot see that screen.
Just a moment.
Maybe you can stop and then try to share a specific screen.
I'll be showing you the screen now. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to stop it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So you can check this option.
Which one?
Just a minute. This keep me login for 3 months.
Okay. Hello.
This, yeah, allow me remote
Okay.
control.
Can you
Yes,
hear me?
yeah. This option, yes, go ahead and click on Network Academy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Click on Network Academy.
Okay,
Hello?
I'm giving the control.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
You
Click
have the
here.
control.
Click here.
Okay. You have the control.
Okay. Network Academy. Try to log
So
in.
you want me
Maybe
to put my okay,
yeah,
let me
you
put
can,
it.
but I can only see this option. Cisco packet tracer option. I'm not able to see where you are typing.
Okay, let me just put in my credential.
Yeah, you put your account and credential. Try to sign in.
Yes, I'm trying to sign in now. Just a moment.
So now you can see that you have complete access of this software.
So this
And
is
there
this gonna be just for 3 months?
no, this is gonna be forever, but after 3 months, this is going to ask you to log in again.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm going to log in for after 3 months. I'm going to log in again.
yeah. So let me just please provide me control so that I can let you know that how you can use this software. Yeah, I have control now. I can let you know.
This
So
is
basically from this particular, from here, you can see the
Aman.
net.
Aman, please, can you just give me 2 minutes, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, just 2 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Aman.
yeah, no problem. So yeah, here you can see some icon, and in these icon you can see the network devices. So as you click on this network devices, you
Yes.
can see we have these network devices. So these are nothing but these are routers we have.
Okay. Those are
Yeah,
routers.
yes, that's correct. These are routers. So all the routers you would be able to see here. When you click on network devices, if you select router, you would be see all the routers over here. If you want to use them, so you just need to drag them over here,
Okay.
and now you can start using them. So one of the router I have just dragged over here. Then in network devices we have switches. So you can see we have all these type of switches, bridge, etc. So if I just want to use any of them, I can drag them and I can use over here. Similarly, I have hub, I have wireless devices. These are the wireless controller. Then we have, I think these are the firewall, etc. And this is internet cloud. So we can use different type of network devices. Then what we have a end user devices. So end user devices would be server, laptop. Yeah. So if I
Okay.
just want to use them, I can use like this. Like this, I can add PC, I can add laptop. Like this, I can use them, right? IP phone we have, printer we have over here. So we have these are the end user devices, and you can scroll left or right. You can see all those devices over here. For example, I just want to use this voice controlled voice device, I can use them. Then we have what? We have a
Components.
these are the component that is not used in the CCNA. Then we have this network cable. So we have different type of cable. We will talk about them. This is automatic cable. That means if you select this and try to click here, try to connect this and this device. then whatever the cable type is required, this is going to automatically select the cable. However, if you don't use this automatically choose option, so you have to select the specific cable if you want to connect your laptop and your switches. So you have to know that what type of cable would be used in the laptop, in between laptop and switches.
switches.
Yes, yes. So by default, you can see which cable I have connected, like this cable. This cable is a copper straight cable. So if I just want to connect this switch and this laptop, I have to use this cable. So this is a manual selection. I have to click over here and I need to define that which particular port I would be using. So this is a network cable and I have to connect that cable to Ethernet port. This is Ethernet port, and to the switch there are different type of port. On which particular port I just want to connect, I need to select over here. So that's the thing. You can use the cable. If you know about the cable, that's fine. If you don't know about the cable, then you can use this automatic cable. So
Automatic.
for example, I don't know what type of cable would we use in between router and this switch. So what I would do, I would use this automatic option and I would click over here and I would click over here. If I have port available, then it is going to connect the cable, and you can see the cable is again the same type of cable, is straight cable.
Yes.
Okay. If I would have any other router, let's say I have another router over here and I just want to connect these two router, and I don't know what type of cable is being used, so I would use this option, automatic option. I would click on that router and then this router. So it is going to select automatic cable. So which cable
The
it has
dot-
chosen? This
The
cable,
dotted one. Yes.
dotted one. And what is this dotted cable? This is a crossover cable.
Crossover cable.
Yeah. So between router and router, I should use a crossover
Crossover
cable.
cable.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just going to delete this cable. How you can delete? Just click there and press this delete button. And now you should be able to delete
Where's the
this.
delete button?
There is a delete button
Where?
in your Mac.
I don't understand.
In your Mac, the backspace button or delete button. You have that delete button
So
on your
I'll
keyboard.
I'll just click on this switch.
Yeah, and that's deleted.
Now, can you put it undo and let me try to delete it myself? I want to see how to delete it.
Press escape button right now.
What button do you want me to press?
Press escape.
Huh?
Escape button. Escape.
Escape button. Okay.
Yeah, escape it.
So I'll put this on this.
And try to press delete button.
I'll click on this and press delete. It didn't do anything.
No, it would be doing. Just go and try to delete it.
It's not deleting. Delete.
Just a moment. Let's select this and try. Try now.
It's not deleting.
Are you pressing delete button? Try now. Hold on. Try now.
It's still not deleting. Oh, I saved this one. Hold on 1 second. I'll click on this, then I'll come here, delete.
No, that's a different thing. That's a different thing.
It's still not deleting.
No, no. You need to select this and press delete. Try now.
Not deleting.
This is strange. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me see if there is any other way to delete this.
So that's why, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, here you go.
Okay, I was just wondering.
This is the delete option. Yeah.
Okay, you click
And
on
try
this
to
and
delete.
delete. Okay, escape. It goes back. Then if I want to delete, I'll click
Yeah.
on this, then I'll come here.
Yeah.
Then I'll put it right here. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Try to connect now. Let's connect computer and computer. We will try to make the communication between computer and computer.
So escape. So now I'm trying to connect. Now cancel. So I'm trying to connect these two together.
Yeah. Take the cable,
Okay.
automatic cable you can take.
Okay. Automatic cable. Then I'll just bring it right here and connect both.
Yeah. You just need to click
It's
click
not
on first device, then second device. Yeah.
first.
No. Take the cable first,
Okay.
then go to switch.
Okay.
Click there,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to laptop. Click there. Yeah.
Okay, let me try. Let me try from this. Escape. Let me try from this router to this switch.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try from this switch to this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's still the same cable for everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you check from router to router, it would be using cross cable.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Amar.
No problem. Now I would let you know that how you can put the IP address on these systems so that you can make it working. So let me open this laptop. Okay. If you double click on this laptop,
Okay.
so you should be able to see the console of this laptop. So this is showing the physical component. You can see
Yes.
as a simulator, this is showing that what all the devices you have on laptop, how you can turn on. So this is on right now. You can see this has a green. So this laptop is up right now.
Okay.
And all these things is you have on the laptop. All these module you have on the laptop, right?
Yes.
You can click on this config option. So you would be able to configure something on this laptop. Okay. I would go to this desktop option where I can open a lot of program on this laptop. So I would click on this desktop and you can see I can open the command prompt. I can open the browser. I can open the wireless. I can open the mail browser. These are the software that I can open. I just want to configure IP to this laptop. So I would go to this IP configuration and I would assign the IP over here. So for example, I'm going to assign IP 192.168.1.1 and the subnet mask it would be taking.
Where did you get this
Uh,
subnet mask?
this is coming automatically.
Automatic. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah,
Automatic.
yeah, yeah. So
So
IP
click.
is assigned. IP
If
is
you try to
assigned.
change this IP to 2, is this still going to be the same?
For another laptop, it would be going to 2.
Okay.
You can't assign same IP on 2 device if they are connected on LAN.
All right. Thank
So
you.
yeah, yeah. So this is done. I can click on this close button. And now I can go to another system, which is PC0. Click on PC0 and assign the IP there. Desktop, IP configuration, 192.168.1.2. 168.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, it can't be 1 1. It has to be 1 2.
It should be 1.2. Just go there. No, no,
So
no. It's wrong. That's a 168.
Oh, okay.
Second one, yeah. 1.2. Yeah, close this.
You didn't save it just like that?
It's automatically saved.
Okay.
Yeah. You can go to first laptop and you can check what is the IP.
1.1.
1.1.
Yes.
Okay. And 1 point.
1.2.
What if you assign same IP? Try to assign same IP. Click on this. What it is showing?
This address is already used in the network.
Yes. So in the LAN, two address you can't assign. Okay. The same
Okay.
address you can't assign to. Yes. Okay, now we just want to check the connectivity, right? Between these laptop, whether connectivity is okay or not. So I can try to send the packet. There are two options we can send the packet by doing the ping. So from here I can open the command prompt and I can try to ping. This is a ping command
Yeah.
192.168.1.2. If I would be getting reply, so that means my connectivity is fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try from the different laptop, cross connectivity.
You want me to try for the first one?
Yeah.
I'm getting a reply, so it's good.
This is a self, right? Self you are trying to ping. You are on same computer and if you are pinging 1.1, that means you are able to self test. And if you're pinging 1.2, that means you are able to cross test.
First test.
From your laptop, you are sending the packet to ping a packet to another laptop. So that means my connectivity is okay. What if I disconnect this cable and then try to delete this cable?
Okay, just
No. Cable. Yes. Press escape. Yeah. Now try to ping. Open the laptop. Go to command prompt. Try to ping.
same laptop or different one?
Same laptop you would be able to ping, but different laptop you won't be.
So I'm not getting a reply. Timed
Yeah,
out?
it's no. This is showing request timeout. That means you're not getting reply. Press Control C. Command C in your case. Yeah. So it's stopped now. This you are trying to send the packet from your laptop to another laptop, but the packet is not moving through because you don't have a connectivity. Try to self ping. Try to ping yourself. That's 1.1 you are trying to ping. Hold on. Okay, so you are not able to ping yourself as well. The reason is, try to ping this IP 127.0.0.1. Ping space 127.0.0.1. Okay. So when you are pinging 127.0.0.1, basically this is testing your LAN card, your computer LAN card. This is testing. Your computer LAN card is okay. However, when you are trying to ping self IP, which is 192.168.1.1, you are not able to ping because the cable is not connected, right? That's why you are not able to ping. Connect the cable. You need to take the cable from down. And then you are able to ping yourself and the other computer. You are able to ping. Now remove the cable for other computer. Now try to remove the cable for other computer. And then try to connectivity. Then check the connectivity. Press escape button. Yeah. No, not from here. From your first computer only. You just click on laptop 0. You would be able to see. Click on laptop 0. Just here. Yeah. Try to ping other computer. You are not able to ping. And try to ping yourself. Press Command C to stop this. Yes. Try to ping your computer from here. One. See, if you are pinging your own computer, you are getting reply. But if you are pinging other computer, you are not getting reply. That means from your side, connectivity is okay. The problem is on other side. So you can put back the cable. You are on mute, I think. If you are speaking, you are on mute. You can try connectivity now. Yeah, you are getting reply.
Okay.
Yeah. One more thing I just want to let you know. Just let's close this. If you don't want to check in this way by sending the ping packet, you can send the ping packet in this way as well. You have a packet over here, right? Click on this packet and then click on this laptop and then click on this PC. What this is doing same thing. This is sending the ping packet, and if you are able to see successful, that means connectivity is okay.
Okay.
Again, I'm telling you, here you can click on this laptop and then click on this PC. The packet is successful. This is showing that the packet is successful. The status is successful. That means your connectivity is absolutely okay. And this delete is button is what? To delete these messages. So if I click on this delete
Okay.
option,
Yes.
those messages is going to be cleared. Again, I'm taking a packet and trying to send the packet from here to here. And you can see this is successful. Okay, so just click there and take the check it whether that is working for you. No, you don't need to double click on the same. If you double click on the same, that means you are sending the packet on the same laptop. One, yes, that's correct. Successful. You can delete this.
What
Hold on.
about send checking from here to this switch?
Yeah, try to say. Switch has no functional port. That means switch do not have a IP address. That's why it's
Okay.
not pinging.
Okay, I get it.
Maybe you can try to switch to router. The cable is showing as a red, so maybe the packet would not go.
No.
Router has no functional port. There is no IP. Okay, that's fine. You
What
can
about from switch 1 to switch 2?
router 1 to router 2.
Same.
Right now we don't have any functional port. Okay, so there is no functional port. Let me tell you. Right now you are seeing the real time. That means if you try to send the packet, you would be able to see the packet is moving through. Here you are able to see successful. But I just want to see the simulation mode, how packet is moving through. So instead of real time, I would select simulation. And then I would try to send the packet from here to here. Here to here, I'm trying to send the packet. And as soon as I would click on this play option, this is going to play the simulation for me, how packet is moving through, how packet is going. So you just click on this play button now. And see, the packet is start moving through. From the laptop, it went to PC. And then PC is replying right now. To whom? To laptop. And now you can see the down, there is a successful is written once reply is completed.
Wow.
Okay. So this
Yes.
is the simulation mode. You can click on the real time option. And you can see from time to time, they would be trying to send, I mean, switch would be trying to send the packet to the network. So time to time, there would be packet would be moving to the network. It would be always switch would send the packet to the network. after some time interval. Okay, so if you want to go back to real time from simulation, you can click on real time. Yes, so simulation has gone. Now delete this and try to play the simulation again. No, first you delete that. Yeah, take the packet. And play the simulation. Yeah. Successful. Okay, pause the simulation. Okay. So now we have done the simulation and it is successful. But I just want to know that what happened at what time. So you can see the time span over here, time stamp over here. So if you click on this particular time stamp, double click on here, you should be able to see this is showing you OSI layer if you have learned about this.
Yeah, I know
So in
the
this, yeah,
OSI
so this is showing all the label. What is this is
transport.
showing?
Yeah.
Your layer 1 physical layer 2 which is data link layer 3 network layer, network 4 layer 4 transport layer. So this is out right now. We have seen what we have seen in layer from here, from your PC, the packet has been out where source was 192.168.1.1. From
Yeah.
here packet is trying to send, and destination was 192.168.1.2. What type of message? That's a ICMP message.
Okay.
8. Basically, we are going to send ping. And on layer 2, you would be able to see their Ethernet address.
What's
I
the
mean,
ICMP? What's the ICMP message type 8?
type 8 basically ping message,
Okay.
ping request.
Okay.
So you should be able to see on layer 1, there is a fast Ethernet 0 interface. This is sending. Okay. If
Okay.
you go to next layer option, so here it is showing the next layer, then next layer. So it would be showing all those things, all those packets on different layer, how it was on different layers. So your packet has been started from layer 3 and went up to layer 1. That means from your system, packet has been generated. Then it would go on the layer 2. On layer 2, it has added the Ethernet address. Sorry, the physical address. And on layer 1, using fast Ethernet 0, using this interface, your packet got out. That is the first thing happened. Here it is laptop. You can double click on this. On laptop port Ethernet 1/1, it has been out. And then it reaches to switch. When it reaches to switch, what happened? On the switch, when it reaches, so it is like this. That's the in layer of the switch, and this is out layer of the switch. When it reaches on the switch, switch is not making any changes on the packet. When it reaches to PC2, PC0, what happened? On the PC0, it has in, and PC0 is now replying to switch. So you can see on PC0, the source address has been changed because right now this is reply. So 1.2 is replying to which destination? 1.1. And finally, your traffic has reached to the actual destination. Here it has reached that packet. So basically, you can see that on what layer what is happening. If you want to reset the simulation, you can click here and you can reset the simulation. And if you want to go on the real time, when you go to reset the simulation, it is going to reset it, and if you play this again, the simulation is going to be started from beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, simulation is working perfectly, and you can see this is successful. You
Yeah.
want to reset it, you can reset it. You want to disable the constant delay, if you disable this and play again, what would happening? This is showing you real time.
Mm.
I just want to add this constant delay. I don't want to make any changes on this control. So so you can see here the packet is successful right now. So this is really very helpful when you are trying to uh, troubleshoot, when you're trying to see that how packet is moving. So this is very good tool in terms of understanding. So you can see this is a logical view of this entire thing. But if you want to see the physical view, this is a physical view. You click here and you would be able to see the physical view. So in physical view, you would be able to see that what is your home city. You can decide there, and you would be able to see your entire data center as well using this physical view.
Okay.
I would go for logical view, where I would be able to see what are the devices connected. And if you go to physical view, you would be able to see home city, something like this. You can add the data center in the home city. See how it is like this. You are in home city. Inside the home city, there is a corporate office. In the corporate office, you have main wiring closet, then rack, and inside the rack, you have a power distribution. You have a router. You have switches. You have a router again. You have a PC, and then then laptop. So this is showing in this way. So if you want to see, jump to selected things. So this is showing like this. Okay. So let's say I just want to go for corporate office, main wiring closet. So basically it is showing the rack basically. You have a rack. This is a rack. On the rack you have a devices. You have switch. You have a router. These are the router you have. You have two router, one switch. And with these two router, what you have a connected? Hold on. You have connected two devices. Physical view. Let me go here. You have connected PC and laptop. Let's jump this here. So this is showing you basically that you are connecting with your main wiring closet. You are connecting external device, which is router and sorry, which is laptop. This is one of the laptop and one of the PC, and this is another PC. So this would be showing the physical view as well. So using physical view, you can see that how it would look like. Okay, for example, if I click over here and if I click on this intercity
Sorry.
option, sorry. So if I click on this intercity option, so you can see I'm in the intercity. This is some city. In the inside the intercity, we have a home city.
Mhm.
And inside the home city, what we have a corporate
Corporate
office. This
office.
is this is the home city.
We
So in the
jump to
corporate
corporate
office, if I go to jump to corporate office, this is my corporate office. Inside the corporate office, we have a main wiring closet. So that's a main wiring closet. Then we have a rack. I can go to rack. And in the rack, we have basically power distribution.
Mhm.
If you click on this power distribution, you would be able to see this power distribution already. So we have a power distribution. Basically, this is what? This is the entire rack, and inside the rack, we have a power distribution. And we have connected router. We have a router, we have a switches, we have a router one. This is a power distribution basically
Yes.
inside the rack.
So those are the three things in the power distribution.
Yeah, basically that inside the rack, power distribution would be on the back end side. It's not showing the physical view of the power distribution. Maybe I can click over here and I could try to see. Jump to selected location. So basically it's not showing that what is in the power distribution. Okay, I can see this. This is a power distribution. See, this is a power distribution. Three plug is connected on this power distribution. 1, 2, 3. And if you want to see the view, how it is connected, so you can see on the detail as well. There is option for zoom out and zoom in. Let me zoom out this. Oh, sorry, zoom in. So you can see this is the power distribution. 3 plug is connected. Okay, I can disconnect them if I want. Let me see. No, I cannot disconnect. This, as soon as I would take the device, this is going to be connected. So 3 devices we have, 2 router and 1 switch. And for these 2 router and 1 switch, we have a 3 cable which is providing the power supply through this power distribution. Right? In the power distribution, you would be able to see this is the physical view of the power distribution. Here you can configure this. You can do some settings of this power distribution. Okay. However, this power distribution is not allowing to do any setting. And here you can see some attributes. Okay, so cost, etc. This is going to see there. This is providing 5-watt rack unit 2. Okay, so that kind of information you can see in the power distribution. Right, and this is the physical view. So if you want to see physically that how the thing is connected, so you can see physically in this way the connectivity. Right, so if you see the real network, I mean in the data center, you would have a racks like this big device. You have a racks. This is a big device, and inside the racks you would have a power distribution, and then you would have a devices like this. And through that devices, there would be different cable going to different part. Right? You have a connectivity over here. This is going to show you the connectivity. If you see this, this is one of the connectivity. We have connected the cable, right? Between router and switches. So we have cable, that's why it is showing that we have a connectivity. Between router and router, we have a connectivity. Between router and switches, we have a connectivity. You can see this is the cable between router and switches. And between router and router, we have connectivity. So if I go to logical view, and if I delete this cable, delete this cable, and now I go to physical view, and try to see that cable. That cable has gone. You can see
Okay.
that cable has gone. And if I delete that cable also, I mean, if I go to logical view and if I delete these cable, these cable and go to physical view, you should be able to see that we have devices, but there is no connectivity.
Yes.
We have the devices, but there is no connectivity. It's not going to show any connectivity to me. So from here, if I go to PC are here, but it's not connected to anywhere. You can see. It's not connected to anywhere. Now I want to connect. I would click on this PC. And then my device over here, sorry. In the main closet, I just want to connect. Auto connection is only applicable to the device. I'm connecting somewhere else, but it's showing that I don't have a particular device. So maybe I would try to click here. This is main wiring closet. And you can see router is not being highlighted. So it's better go to logical view. And here you can,
Be able to say.
yeah, you can connect the cable like this. So why I have shown you physical view so that you would be able to understand that how actual network would looks like. In actual network, I mean, if you go in the data center, inside the data center, you have a basically closet. Inside the closet, you have a racks, and there you would be able to see that device are mounted. Okay,
Yes.
so racks would looks like that device are mounted there. That's why I have shown you this physical view. So it's good to understand. You can see that I have connected this and it's good to understand now. And if you click over here, you can just jump wherever you want. You just click on this racks and you would be able to see the racks. And from racks, you can see the connectivity as well, that how PC is connected to the racks. Right? So you can define the location as well. These are the location you have. You can give some name to these location. Instead of you would be saying this main wiring closet, you can see this is NYC, New York City underscore first floor DC. Like this, you can define some location. And now if you click over here, instead of main closet, you can see this is New York City first floor DC over here. You can define the rack name as well. If you click over here, jump to location, and you should be able to see racks. And that rack name is that rack name also you can define. I'm not able to see the option to change the rack name, but yes, you can change the rack's name as well. Here, instead of saying rack, you can say this is rack 0, like this. Okay, so if you click here, you can see able to see, you would be able to see rack 0 over here. Okay, so this packet tracer is kind of a simulator, right? Like instead of you know what is simulator, right? What is simulator? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes. Simulator is just like you be able to see the movement.
Yeah, so I'm taking example of simulator. So like let's say you just want to learn how to fly a plane, right? So in a starting, people would not be providing you plane to I mean fly. They would give you some simulator where you can simulate all the environment. Okay, you would be able to see that. I mean, you would feel like that you are just flying a real plane, but that's not real plane, right? Same thing is over here. You
Yes.
would be able to see all those things, and it would looks like that this is a real, but this is not real. This is a software. Okay,
Okay.
so that's the simulator. You might have seen that pilot are simulating the situation, right?
Yes.
But that's not a real plane. So this is same thing like that. It's not a real computer, real router, but you would be able to see all those things as you would see on the real router. Same way, like I just want to see the switch. So this is the switch, okay? And you would be able to see this is the physical view of the switch. You just see here. Let me just maximize this. So you can see this is a zoom in, and
Yeah.
there you would be able to see, oh, okay, this is a physical switch. You know, you have a console cable, you have a power cable, you have a lights, there are different lights. All those things you would be able to see over here, right? The ports which are engaged, you can see there that lights is on. So you can see you have these two ports that is engaged over here, and this light is on. Okay, so all those things you see as a physical. This is a catalyst switch 2960 series switch, and there the information you are able to see over here, right? Similarly, if you go to, let me just close this. Similarly, if you want to see the PC laptop, sorry, this router, how routers is going to looks like, you can see that this router, and this is a physical view of routers. Let me just maximize this. So this is a physical view of router. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to turn on, turn off this router, you can click over here. This is right now on. If you click here, now it's turn off. Yeah, it's turn off.
Yeah.
And then you can click again. This is turn on. So you should be able to see over here. See?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. So if I click on this config option, oh sorry, CLI, it is showing device is still booting because I turn on, and you can see this is a boot screen I'm getting over here. If I turn off this router, go to physical option and then turn off, you can see if I go to config, it would be showing no, the device is not power on. You cannot go to config. So it is going to be throw back to the power on option. Yeah, so you would be able to see this physical device. On this physical device, you have some module. If you want to add some module, remove some module, you can see this. Okay, like we have a physical device. On physical device, we can add the hardware. For example, I just want to insert the gigabit port or 2T port on this router. So I would click on this, and here we have the module, and this module I can drag and I can put over here. It is asking you cannot add a module when your device is on. So first you need to turn off,
Yes.
and then you need to add the module over here. So I click on this option, and this is going to be added. You can see. So this is very similar as you put on the physical device, right? You just go and purchase the module, and then you can put the module. So we have different module. For example, this is for the serial cable connectivity. If you want Ethernet module, see, if you don't want to put Ethernet module, so this is Ethernet module, you can put over here. See, this is Ethernet module. Now this router would be supporting 4 gigabit Ethernet port. If you want to remove the module, just click here and click on this remove option.
Okay.
Just drag from here, and this is going to remove. It's removed. Instead of this one, I just want a cover. I don't want to put any module. So yes, this is a cover.
Oh.
So you can see this is as physical, as similar as pure physical router.
Yes, just like a physical router.
Just like a physical router. So you can see this is the cover I put on my router. Okay. The bad thing is this is just going to show you. This is a back view. I mean front view. There would be back view as well. Sure, if this would be showing the back view. There is no option for the back view, right? Similarly, I would take server over here and I would show you server options. So let's take server. You can provide me controls. So let me just take server from here. So I have a server and let me show you the server. This is a server. Okay. And on this server, I would run some website. Let me open this server. This is a server physical view. You can see this is a physical view. Okay, sorry. I just want to see server physical view. Strange. Just close this because this is not showing the server, but this is showing something else. Can you try to close this? I'm not able to close this.
What happened?
Yeah. You just try to open the packet tracer.
Okay, it was not responsive. Then you had to close it.
What? I have to close?
Yeah, the packet tracer.
Yeah,
So
I already closed.
okay, why did you close it?
I was trying to, just
That's what I said. You were trying to do something and you had to, forcefully close it. But it's okay. I'll try to run it again. Just a moment.
Yeah, please run it again.
I'll find it. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Try to find it. Not here. It's already installed, so you would be able to see under Finder.
Yeah.
No, all the apps.
Should be. Hold on one
I
second.
think very next icon.
Sorry.
No problem. Yes, from here, Launchpad.
You know what I'll do?
Yeah,
I'll just
yes,
put
sir.
it to my taskbar. I'll do that
Okay.
later.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you server.
Yes. Can I give you
Yes.
the control?
Yeah, control I have.
You have the control.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show you server. Just let me see if I can. The server. Let me open the server settings. So this is a desktop, right? Let me just make it full screen. Okay, there you can see this is my desktop, right? And if I zoom in, you should be able to see server component. So on server, this is a server basically. We have a console connectivity. Then we have a hard disk connectivity. From here, you would be able to see a lot of the hard drive. Okay. So on the server, if I just want to use some services, for example, here we have a different type of services on the server. If you click here, one of the services is a HTTP service, where you would be able to see some web page. Okay, so let me assign the IP to this server. Go to desktop, assign IP to this server. So I'm assigning the IP, let's say 192.168.1.1. This is the IP of the server. And we have a service which is HTTP service that is already on. Okay, so if I try to access the server, I should be able to see all these pages. So let me just go there and let me show you if I can access all those pages or not. So I have a server. I'm trying to put a client machine through which I can browse the server. So I have a client machine. I would try to browse the server, but in between server and client, I just want to have the connectivity. So I'm putting a switch over here, and through this switch, I would connect my server and a client. This is a client machine, which would be trying to connect to the server. For server, I have assigned IP, so I would take a note over here, and what IP I have given to server. For server, I have given this IP. So let me just put the note over here. For server, I have given 192.168.1.1. That IP I have given. Hold on. .1 I have given, and for this PC I would go and assign this IP 192.168.1.2. So this IP I would assign to this client machine. Let me go and assign the IP to the client machine. One 192.168.1.2. The IP I have assigned to server. And from server and client, I just want to check the connectivity. So I would take the packet, try to send the packet from here to here. So connectivity is okay. Now I just want to browse the website which is on the server. So go to here, open the browser, this web browser option. And from here, I would type the URL of server 192.168.1.1. And I should be able to see the web page that is loaded on the server. So this is the web page that is on server, right? I can change this web page by going here on the server. And if I open HTTP, here we have a file. If I click on this index option, there is an edit option and I can change this. Welcome to Cisco Packet Tracer. I can give some name over here. Welcome to NetMinion. I can click on this save option. So my file has been already saved. And if I refresh this, go here and try to refresh this. Let's close this and try again. The server IP 192.168.1.1. So here it is showing welcome to NetMinion. It has changed, right? You can see this has been changed. Welcome to NetMinion, opening door for new opportunity. So in this way, what we can see, we can change this. Instead of this Cisco packet tracer, I can write something over here. NetMinion. And then click on this save option. Click on yes. And then close this. Now, if you see over here, if I go again, instead of Cisco packet tracer, I'm able to see NetMinion. So this server is running what? This is a web server, right? That we have configured, and that web server is being accessed by the client computer. So whatever the website you are seeing right now, that website would be running on somewhere on the web server, and using your browser, you are accessing them. And between your computer and that website, there is a connectivity. That connectivity is provided through the network, where you would be able to see cable, plus you would be able to see some of the network device like router, switches, etc. You would be able to see. Got it? You there? I'm not able to hear you.
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you now. So this was the basic things we have covered today. We just talk about, just talk about the basic connectivity. Okay. I would leave with this software, okay, to you. You can go and you can do the practice as per your choice or requirement, right? And in next classes, we will talk about that. What is the router? What is the switches? All those things we are going to discuss in detail. As of now, I just want to stop here and hope this is really informative for you.